So, giraffes and dragons. I look like exactly the same as I did yesterday. That's crazy. Giraffes and dragons, yeah. This dream was about me being a little dragon. A bit like Spyro, only I was black. No, I wasn't. I can't remember what colour I was, but there was a black one. You know Fantasia? You know the little unicorny Pegasus little things? Cross that with Spyro, and that's what we were. And there was a white one, and there was a black one, and then there was me. Wasn't paying much attention to myself considering the situation we were in. No. It was a bit like a game. We had to swim through this little water, as you do, and there were rocks, and we had to stay underneath the rocks, but the stupid little bastards over here, Mr. Black and White, they kept having their horns above the rocks and would be seen and get harpooned through the chest, which didn't feel good at all. Now, the things that were doing it were these big freaky, like, cross Mewtwo with the Mothman. It was horrible. Just horrible. Hi, Kyle. And every time they saw us, they'd harpoon us through the chest and we'd have to start again. God, it hurt. So we'd come through again and again and again. But before we got to that bit, I, as a human being, had to make my way through this, like, horrible chasm of death and rocks. And there was a big drop, had to jump over it, and work my way through these different doors. I was there with Kyle Mason. Hi, Kyle. And, he had to go one way and I had to go another one. And I went, see you later. Turns out he ended up being the little black dragon thing. Yeah, I know, right? Anyway. Hi, Kyle. So yeah, anyway. There were giraffes, right? I had to look after a watch. And you know, these giraffes, if you moved, they ate you. Now, they were really nice. You could just sit and have a conversation with them. You were just like, hey, how you doing? This, that, and the other. So, what's it like seeing the world from all the way up there? It's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. Things look a lot smaller than they are. What's it like for you down there? And, you know, just making conversation. But if you moved, scratch your nose, anything, they ate you. Don't know why. They just did. They didn't know either. They just did. It's something that happened. So once we got past them, that's when we had to do the harpoon thing. And eventually, we got past them, but only because of this special water, right? I pointed out to the little dragon things that if you look on the rocks, there's moss, and in between the moss there's little pools of water, and if you lick that water, you feel re-energized. Like I said, it's a bit like a game. If you get seen, you die, and you gotta start again, and it was horrible. But you had to move, you had to swim a bit, or crawl a bit, whatever was the thing you had to do. When a giraffe wasn't looking, and when they weren't looking, with the harpoon things. Not an easy task. But we did it anyway. So, here we are, going up these rocks, licking moss, all the way. And then, eventually we made it, because of the licking water in the moss, I don't know. Anyway, but it was totally cool. The giraffe was totally cool. It was called Gaff. Gaff. Hi, Kyle. Can't really remember. It's really patchy now. I've really slept in. It's Look at the time. I could throw up with the sight of that. That is a horrible thing to see. Oh, just, you know, oh. God, it's so horrible. It's everywhere as well. There's a clock there, there's a clock here, and there's a clock there, and then there's my phone there, and I've got a watch on. Ugh. And there's a clock there as well, which I've only just noticed. Great. So yeah, I'm gonna get up and try and do something with my life today. And I'll see you around. Bye, Kyle. And bye, everyone.